Okay. I know you've read or heard about that game, movie, or comic, blah, blah, but you haven't heard it from us. So chill, relax. Let us talk all about it before you log off.
The thirst is
Greetings.
absolutely real, everybody. I'm Sir Aaron Carter, and you're listening to Before You Log Off. And I'm here, of course, with the internationally known Steven Gutierrez.
Hey, everybody, how's it going? Glad to see you.
You don't see them. Don't act like
I
you see
imagine
them.
I see their faces every day.
Don't act like you see them. And
They
of
haunt
course,
my dreams.
we're also here with one of the strongest people that you know, that I know, everybody. She's tough as stones, Rachel.
Oh, yeah. Hey, just doing some flexing over here. Hey, don't mind me. Showing off them guns.
Welcome to the gun
Been
show.
working out.
Have you been working out in this quarantine time?
I lifted weights for 5 seconds yesterday.
Really?
And not 5 seconds, a little bit longer, but yeah, I was lifting weights, but that doesn't really count.
Well, what
It
do
was
you do?
one time.
What do you do, tough as stones? What do you do? What are you pumping? What are you throwing up? 45s? 2 plates on each side? What
a
are you doing?
10-pound little weight. Little 10 pounds. I'm weak, man.
Hey.
This quarantine has made me into like noodle arms over here.
You got to start from
gotta
somewhere.
start.
You got to start somewhere. That's not weak. You just got to start somewhere. Look, I
used to be
walk.
able to do 30 pounds. Now I got down to 10. So sad.
You got to build up. You can't start at the top. You know, like I said, I walk at least 2 miles a day in the middle of work and stuff like that. So, there's a lot of people be like, "Oh, that's whack. What are you doing, bro?" I'm like, "Hey, I got to start somewhere. That's
how I go. Believe it.
Can't go the full 90, and is what they say in soccer. Everybody, if you didn't know, if you're not watching us live, you can't see that I'm wearing the Sacramento Republic jersey, my fourth one, by the by.
Definitely not our sponsors.
They're not, but I mean, if they're
But
listening,
Aaron will plug them forever.
I'm just saying,
Dude, that would
that's
be
my
Aaron's
team.
dream.
Man, I walked into that shop. I walked into that shop on Thursday. No, it was Wednesday, I believe. I think it was Wednesday. And they got the championship trophy there in the foyer. And then I like the smells. The smells is what got me the most.
Okay, the smells is not what get me into a sports shop. I just imagine just like sweaty grossness. BO. That's what I imagine.
Sweaty balls.
You know what it smelled like?
I didn't want to say it, but yes.
It smelled like championship, guys. It smelled like championship.
It smelled like hairy, sweaty sack.
It smelled like beautiful championship team that I love and cherish, and I can't wait to see them play next week. But this isn't what this is about. I don't want to, excite you guys anymore about, the Sacramento Republic.
Beth is going crazy. Yeah.
Beth loves it. That's right. Intern Beth is here with us. If you guys aren't watching on twitch.tv/before you log off, you're doing yourself a disservice because we have the live chat room popping off in there. Like LB, who just subscribed to us again. Thank you. And Snoke, and as saying that it smelled like testosterone and jockstrap, and that's
accurate.
Partially accurate. It's not a locker room. It's an actual retail store, people. What is wrong with you? It's not the G.
It's giving that authentic sports, smell. Get that authentic feeling.
Have either of you two been to, because I know you both are music lovers, and you've probably been to a concert or two, right? Yeah, you've been to a concert or two. How many sports events have you been to, though?
I've only gone to 2 hockey games, so it wasn't sweaty because it was really cold.
Hockey's not bad. I literally, no lie, was watching hockey right before the show here because on ESPN Plus, which I have, they messed up something with the broadcast and I couldn't see my soccer game, so I tuned into hockey. But yeah, no, hockey's not bad. Hockey's not terrible.
Yeah,
Steven?
hockey's pretty good.
Okay, so I can't remember, but I can tell you a story.
Of him not going to a sports game?
So I went to a basketball game, right? It was like a charity basketball game. My dad got like free tickets, but it was like members of the San Francisco 49ers. and they played against, I want to say it was like police officers or something. Like
It's like a charity thing.
yeah, it was like a charity thing. So like me and my brother sat right behind basically the 49ers hoop, right where they go to score and all that stuff, sports. And Terrell Owens
are you sure you didn't just have some fever dream about this?
No.
This
This is 100%. This is 100%.
Kind of sounds like it, Rachel. I'm not gonna lie.
It happened
Sounds
in
like
the
it.
Arco Arena. No, I understand how ridiculous that sounds because it's a football.
Aren't they football, not basketball?
Yeah,
they are
but
football.
it's
Yes,
a charity event. So Terrell Owens dunks it on these policemen, like real nasty. Like it's just gross on how bad he took advantage of these cops. And then jumps in the stands and lands on me and my brother. And so talk about like sweat and gross, right? So like me and my brother, we freak out because this is a football player just jumps on like in the stands and like lands on top of us. We're all giving high fives and shit. But my hand hit his armpit.
gross.
And so
I thought you were gonna say something else. I'm like,
I thought he was going another way. Yes.
Sweat and it was like just like gross. It's like deodorant and sweat all over my arm the rest of the night.
So
you've
you've never been to a professional sports game then?
No, I've been to a football game. I've never been to a basketball game or a professional soccer game. No.
And I will take it that
I have been to a professional football game.
Rachel, you've never been to a soccer game either then, correct?
Not a professional one, no.
Not a professional. So that is what we're going to do as a BILO group, everybody. We're going to, whenever the stadiums open back up to allow people to get back in there, we will all take a trip. I'll buy the tickets. We'll get ourselves and we'll all go to a professional soccer game BILO field trip. We'll blog it for you people out there too. Their very first professional trip.
Okay, so I'm super down for this, but I have a condition. You ready to hear it? Yeah, a condition.
Okay, what's this condition?
So if I have to go to a sports game out in the sun, do you see how pasty white I am? I am going to get burnt up like a French fry, like immedially.
Okay.
So
wait, why are we outside? What?
Because we're going to
why are we outside? Game. We're going to a sports game.
Yeah.
Do they not have stadiums? Is there not basketball arenas?
How long have you lived in Sacramento, California,
this is why we're not a sports podcast.
Yes, exactly.
Does Golden One Center not have a roof?
They don't play at the Golden One Center.
Who are we talking? You said a sporting event.
No, I said soccer.
Oh.
Yeah, Aaron's favorite.
Why would I take you to a basketball game?
I don't know. I was just thinking sporting event.
Let alone pay for the tickets to a basketball game. Rachel, your conditions.
Okay, so I still would really like to do that period cramp simulator for you men in the BILO that we were talking about earlier today in the Twitter group.
So for people that don't know and that are
I need you guys to understand mine and Emma's pain.
So I've done that before.
No, but I need to know. You could just be saying that. You could be lying.
No, I have done that before.
Hold on, people don't know what you guys may not know what you're talking about. So Rachel,
she's on my side.
Rachel posted a video today of guys trying out that what is it? It's like a muscle contractor thing, right?
Yeah, it basically stimulates the same type of cramps that women get during periods.
Yes. So it and it demonstrated these guys falling down to their knees in pain and stuff like that, and the women taking because they're like, we're used to this type of thing. Yeah. To which I replied, and I will quote what I replied.
The reader reply, be like, "This is what Aaron said."
Would you like to? I mean, you can read it.
No, I think you would say it better.
I think it would sound. The truth sounds better from women.
The truth, it's not the truth. Okay, how dare you?
Do it in your best Aaron's voice.
Oh, what? I cannot.
Yes. Should we? Let's quiet the room down. Okay. The spotlight's yours.
Pressure.
Spotlight's yours.
All right. So I sent the video and I said, I propose we do this for BILO. Aaron immediately, like just 2 minutes after or something like that, he immediately replies, I would, but it's scientific fact that period cramps are a myth made up by all female government to trick society into sympathizing with them lazy. One world, one people.
I'm glad you. It was read beautifully. It's read beautifully. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And I don't know what flag that is that I put up there, but it's some type of flag.
It was like some weird Australian flag. I don't even know, man.
I don't know what country that is. But yeah,
I am too offended. This is why I'm making the guys do this now. And especially if I have to go to a soccer game, I'm 100% down. I will not complain at all because of the heat.
But the thing is, I'm treating you to an enjoyment and you're trying to treat us to pain? Is what you're saying?
I'm trying to make you guys understand what women have to go through. So you guys can be more sympathetic and understanding as individuals. It'll help you grow. It's character growth.
I'm very sympathetic and understanding.
That response definitely showed it. Yes.
I don't physically feel the same thing because I can't, without a lot of hard work, trying at it is what I mean. But like I said, I've grown up around it my entire life. Single mother, older sister, younger niece that last time I checked all dealt with it, and I had to hear about it
I have a question then, Aaron.
all the time.
I have a question, Aaron. Should I screenshot what you sent me and send to all of the women in your life?
So here's the thing. I have 5 aunts, right? And then my aforementioned family. I will sit them in a room and read that off in front of all of them. The Carter family.
They wouldn't even kill you. Oh man.
No, the Carter family has a sense of humor. They know for sure whenever it happens. Yeah, there'd be no problem.
If they hear me say, I'm like, hey, I want to make him do this, and they'd be like, oh yeah, we have a sense of humor. He's definitely doing this now, especially after what he just said, even in a joking way.
But my family loves me. So why would they ever want to see me in pain? That's the thing, right?
I have a feeling your
sister
would
it's for the laughs, for the lows.
I'm just saying. Like, no, I'm totally down. Do you have that machine on deck or something?
Yeah.
Do you have that machine on deck or something like that?
No, but I will find it.
Oh, okay. So you're gonna go on the black market and find this mystery machine. This is what I'm hearing.
Yes, I shall.
I don't know what the voltage was for those guys. Or
turn it up to 11.
But
I don't know what it is either.
I've done that before, and I've built in insulation. So I was just all right. It hurt. It hurts because it's obviously contracting your muscles, but it wasn't I felt like my calf muscle cramps and hamstrings hurt just the same. I don't know. But again, I'm saying I have
let me translate let me translate what Steven is saying to you.
Woman. I'm sorry for all the ladies listening
let's translate what Steven's saying.
No, you don't need to translate.
Steven is basically saying
that it didn't work on me as effectively.
Steven is saying basically it would have worked if it wasn't a scientific fact that it's a myth made up by the female government to trick society into sympathizing with the lazy. So that's what Steven is saying.
Episode of Bilo is testing me.
I mean, I can't speak apparently. I'm saying my whale blubber protects me from shocks. That's my superpower. It wasn't as effective.
Well, we'll see how it goes in the future.
You got to get a high-powered one, Rachel. Is what I'm saying. I'm not saying anything negative.
What's it? The X-Files says the truth is out there. Everybody,
Snug in the chest. It didn't work on Steven because he's a man.
Oh my god, the misogyny, man.
Oh man, yeah, I like massages too. They're good. Stranger. So let's talk about some geeky stuff here. A lot of things just went out over the week, like them dropping a teaser for Stranger Things season 4. Rachel, you just saw this one.
I did.
So I really want to go to you first because you got the first and fresh mind state on what you thought about it. What did you think about the little teaser they showed?
I don't know. Okay, so probably not the best person to ask because I don't know why, but when I hear about Stranger Things 4 and I saw that trailer, I felt really underwhelmed. I was just kind of like, okay, I don't know. I'm just kind of over it, I guess, maybe.
Wait, over Stranger Things?
I don't know. I think that's just how I'm feeling right now because I know I love the show and everything. I think I just need to see more of it, see more of an like actual trailer because that was just like really short. And I feel like they're going more into the backstory of 11. And I was just like, I don't know.
You tired of 11? And we've been canceled by all the Stranger Thing heads right now, so they hate us. You might as well just dig it deeper. Just say you hate all of them.
Wow. I am going to say it's super fucking weird to come to the realization that all of them are going to be like 19 and 20 and 21. I'm just like, no, in my mind, they're still small children. Anybody who's younger than me, they just stay children forever. They don't age. Nobody ages if they're younger than me. That's just how my brain works.
So you age, but they don't.
Kind of, I guess. Yeah.
So you're
just forever children.
So you're Baba Yaga, and they're they're young.
I was going to say she's the Dorian Gray painting, and they're Dorian Gray, apparently.
No, she's the old witch in the woods, Aaron. Let's be honest.
I mean, Baba Yaga, that's goals right there.
I mean, she's the smite god. So.
I mean, she's a good character in the game. Yeah, I'm not going to lie. She's
not too bad.
Terrible.
Cooldown runneth.
Anyways, but yeah, back to Stranger Things 4. I don't know. I feel like I just need to see more for me to be like excited by it. Right now, I'm very excited about the tall lady in Resident Evil. So that's all I'm focused on.
Which just released today, and I saw a lot of people streaming it, so I was trying to stay away from it because I'm still on the fence of whether I want to buy it or not.
You can play the demo. Galen on his like YouTube channel, like GG Gamer and everything, he just released like a video of him doing part of the demo because you could do the demo in the actual village, and then there's also another demo where you can go into the castle with all the vampire and the village is more focused on the werewolves, I guess. And yeah.
Why would you go to the village?
Yeah.
Werewolves.
When you have vampire chicks.
Oh, I know, right? There's also another chick that they haven't released or like shown really. Galen calls her the insect lady. He said that she's really cool, so I don't know what she looks like yet.
I'm gonna guess Shino from Naruto is what she looks like. Insect lady. Boom.
No, not at all.
Boom. Got it. First try. Steven, Stranger Things, your thoughts?
They need to add more of those children. So like in season, was it the last season, season 3?
Wasn't it season 2?
Yeah, they added a couple, or they added one more in season 2, right?
They add with powers?
Yeah.
No, I know. They need to add more of them.
No, like I'm tired of
more survive.
That's why I didn't like season 2.
No, not those characters. I'm talking about the other kids with powers. They showed a whole classroom full of kids with powers.
Wait, I don't understand why you don't. What did you like about Stranger Things then, Rachel? If you didn't like the powers for the,
I don't think she liked it.
I just
she's a phony.
She ran off. It was doing her own thing. I was just like, I don't know. She was just annoying to me. She was just an annoying kid. I'm like that old neighbor's like, kids, get off my lawn. I'm just tired of annoying kids now, I guess.
Oh my gosh. Oh, I mean,
I'm turning to the Grinch.
LB in chat says you can read the comics to learn about the other kids. Yeah, when we used to do trivia nights, I remember coming up with questions for the Stranger Things, and there was questions that came from the comic books as well. They went into more detail, but I don't know, is that canon still? Like, if I read the comic books, will those characters bleed over into the show eventually, or is it just like its own separate thing?
It might be its own separate thing, kind of like Walking Dead. Like it started off kind of similar, and then it kind of went off on its own.
They kind of have different universes. Split.
Well, I am very excited for Stranger Things to come back. I really hope that it starts off with whatever kids are left in Pawnee or wherever the city they are in. I can't remember.
Pawnee?
There you go, Hawkins.
You The Office?
No, I was thinking of Parks and Recs because that is where Pawnee is.
Oh yeah, Denver. Never. I don't know shows anymore. Hi.
But I do hope they start, with the kids in like high school and.
I hope so. They're like 20 now.
Yeah, they're young adults. It's gonna be kind of tough to sell them as kids on bikes anymore. Like they got to be learning to drive and stuff like that by now.
Just time jump.
Kids in cars.
If
catch
they
up.
okay, so what if they did this? Because from the teaser, it kind of looks like they're going to show more backstory, like you said, for 11. And what if they focused the first half of the season on that backstory of 11 and just did nothing but like her time in that facility or whatever? Would you not care for it still?
No, I don't want that. I want new stuff. I want the story to go forward, not backwards.
What if they?
Sometimes you have to go backwards to go forwards.
What
I
if
don't like
they?
this logic.
What if they went back to that time, but with entirely different actors? You know what I mean? So like they're showing the experiments. Well, no, but they're not showing. They're not showing 11. 11 is a background character. They're showing the other subjects,
kind of like a
test
spinoff
subjects.
in a way.
Yeah, and
Uh,
then because I mean, if they do that and then they flash forward and it's like, okay, now we got the backstory of this one character. We'll call him Greg for lack of a better name, and then
I don't care, I guess, about the backstory. I just want to
Okay.
see what happens to Hopper and for them to get him back.
he's in
I'm
Russia.
really curious about that. Well, yeah, but I want to know, like, how the fuck did he get to Russia? How are they going to get him back? What are they going to do? I want to know what's going to be happening next. The backstory, it's cool. It's a cool addition, but I don't want it to be like half the season. I just want it to be like kind of sprinkled in here and there, I guess.
I hope, and so I'm probably on the same wavelength as LB in chat saying, she says I'm okay with seeing her backstory if it's just flashbacks that connect to the current story. So I think if it's just sprinkled in there and it's not a full episode, I'm good with that one. But I don't think I want to stay that far in the back. Like let's progress the story. Let's show them, you know what? Show them go off to college. How about we do that? And then they all meet up back in college. Let's skip high school altogether and stranger things happens in college. Because you can do a lot on a college campus. Like just have them. So what year are we in now for that show?
I think they might be going to high school, but we also have to remember, like, what is it? Oh my god, what was the kid's name that was kidnapped in the first season? He was like gone that whole season, and they had
Will
to rescue him.
Smith.
Okay, well,
It was Will, yeah.
well, and like his brother and his mom, they all moved. They moved out of town. So
Yeah, that's why I
it's like-
said. Yeah, that's why I said meet back in college. So don't,
yeah, that's why I'm saying. Like, yeah, I think it would work better if like they just started college and they just kind of like skipped high school because like now they're like way older too. So
yeah, they not what was the black kid's name?
Lucas,
full on stash now in real life. Like he's sporting the Eddie Murphy stash.
Isn't he like 21 now?
The guy's 52. It's just
That is something 70s.
he just plays younger because black don't crack. That's what it is. He just plays very younger. So I don't know. Is there a release date for this one? Is it going to be another July 4th type of thing, or?
No, I think they pushed back. I think it's like probably like November or some shit.
I honestly kind of liked it when it was back in like October because it was like, you know, spooky season. So
yes, spooky
I'd be okay
season.
for waiting until October, to be honest.
Yeah, it's cool. I mean, if it does come out in October, yeah, I can see that too. Wait, what is that? Okay, that's season 1. I thought I had a release date when I was looking it up, but I guess not. So yeah, I mean, we just got to wait and see if what they're gonna do. But I know it's gonna be another big popular one. Netflix is kind of really leaning on their new properties, like, and trying to make new properties as well to fill up their catalog. Ever since Disney decided to take their stuff away, Paramount Plus is starting to, you know, they took whatever they could take. Like everybody that wants their own streaming service is taking their stuff off of Netflix.
Yeah.
So Netflix is really leaning on their original properties and then buying new stuff. Like I think we talked about a story about them getting all the anime companies, not all of them, but like buying up a bunch of anime to get exclusive rights to stream their anime stuff. They have, they're doing these fringe comic book shows and movies. So like
Sweet Home.
Like Sweet Home. Yeah, that's another one. Yeah. Cause for what was the thing called, Rachel? The manga series that it was on? The Sweet Home. It was on, what is it called?
Isn't that like a webtoon or something?
A webtoon. That's what it is. It was a webtoon. So now they're doing webtoon stuff. Yeah, because I read Sweet Home on Webtoons because it was always advertised on my freaking Instagram like every 3 seconds. And then whenever I saw the trailer for the Netflix show, I was like, that can't be the same thing. And then when I Googled it, I was like surprised. Like, yeah, they just took the manga, I guess you call it. It's Korean, but I mean,
Yeah.
it's
Wait,
same.
when was it created though?
What, the Sweet Home?
Yeah, like the manga.
Let me double check real quick. Sweet Home, apocalyptic horror, blah blah blah, based on the webtoon of the same name. 2017.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's like pretty recent too. Yeah. So like if you guys haven't seen Sweet Home, it's really good. I recommend it. The ending isn't that great. It's the last 3 episodes. It's kind of like but everything else is fantastic. It's really creepy. It made me jump a few times. So
Also in
And
Chad Jupiter Legacy. Have you seen that?
no, I have so many shows to catch up on.
Well, then it just came out today, but that one's another one that's based off a comic book that like nobody really looked at. Well, no, I wouldn't say nobody really looked at, but like your mainstream Marvel and DC heads probably wouldn't know what that one is. So Netflix is they're trying. I'll give them that. They want that audience still.
You gotta do something.
You gotta do something. Because
They just released a trailer for their new Castlevania season that's going to come out.
What season is this now? What are we on? Season 2, 3?
I think it's 3.
I've never seen one. I never even seen one.
It's
I
actually
think it was 4.
Is it
But-
4?
What? No, get out of it. Come on.
No, you might be right. It might be 3.
Well,
it was 4.
I definitely recommend the show. I remember recommending to you guys when I first started watching it. Totally ignored. The animation's fantastic and the story is really great. So you guys definitely check it out.
Again, with the lies from the all-female
It is
deep
not
state.
a lie. I will search our message chat. It's going to take a few days, but I will find it. I'll send you the receipts.
Season 3. That's how many are on Netflix right now, apparently. So there are 3
4
seasons.
is coming out on Thursday.
Oh, what? Already?
Yeah, season
Yep.
4 is on Thursday.
Oh, there's only 4 episodes in season. Oh, okay. This is a quick run through then.
Yeah, but they're like long episodes.
Are they like an hour for each and stuff like that? Because
I think so.
I got stuff to do.
Wow. You got nothing to do. You can put it on. It's fine.
No, this weekend I am sitting and I am reading a ton of comic books and I am writing biographies. Yes, that's probably the right word for what I'm going to be doing.
Wait, biographies for what?
For the characters, for no, it's not a secret project. It's one of the upcoming podcasts on the Bilo Network, everybody.
Whoa!
So yeah, I specifically calendared out this just so I can sit and read and write, because I've really been wanting to do this project for years. You've
been talking about it for a while, yeah.
Yes, and I'm like, I need to just sit down, shut up, and do it. So I'm gonna barricade myself in my room, get some snacks, and do a bunch of reading. I'm basically gonna be like Emma, but more sophisticated material. So
You're gonna be looking at, instead of reading just like pages, you're gonna be reading pictures in a comic book.
First of all, comic book is reading. Okay. And you know who's told me that?
As much reading.
It's okay. So if I take 70,000 comic books and put them together, would you still say that's not like reading a novel anyway?
No, because it's like a totally different reading experience. Like you're looking at the pictures, you're seeing the actions everyone's doing, but you're only reading what they're saying.
Yeah.
So it's like reading a really long, like, I don't know, what are they called? Like the green text blurbs and everything that you see on 4chan, where it's just like kind of reading all the text of what people are saying. That's kind of what it is. Just with pictures.
Know. Somebody that reads a lot of books told me that it was just like reading books. I'm not going to say her name, but
would it happen to be one of the hosts of a new podcast that just came out called
No.
Shit We've Read?
It wasn't her, but it's good segue into another podcast that you guys can check out. Wait, I got to look this up too. What's the name of the podcast, Steven?
Shit we've read.
Wow. Okay.
I actually have it right here just to make sure I didn't mispronounce it.
Oh, but yeah, I was saying it is reading. It's just a totally different, like, it's like a different reading experience. It's like two different ways. Like, I feel like I can't really compare the two. Like, you're still reading. Like, I mean, I'm reading text and things like that, but I wouldn't say, like, hey, reading a text is the same as reading a book. And it's not the same as reading a comic book.
Speaking of reading books, on the very first episode of Shit We Read, they are talking about 3 books, I believe. I'm trying.
Three books.
3 books. I'm trying to get.
Wow,
trying to get
all like sci-fi fantasy type of books.
My brain can't comprehend 3 books at once.
Well, you're gonna have to.
Much.
You have to figure that out.
Too much
sir.
knowledge. Too much knowledge.
As soon as I can find the freaking whatchamacallit right here. The Renegade trilogy. Good Lord. I should have had that up. So Renegades, Arch Nemesis, and Supernova are the 3 books that they are covering. Young adult superhero trilogy, and you guys definitely need to go and check them out. You can catch them at, I believe, shitwe'veread.com, I think is their website. Or if you go to byloadnetwork.com, you can check it out, page out over there. They have a page that'll get you all to their podcast and everything. LB, click the
link and it'll send you to their first episodes.
LB and Rico do a fantastic job giving you guys all the little details about this. I'm only halfway through the episode because of work, but definitely go check it out. Definitely go check it out.
I like the covers of these books that they're covering, though. They look pretty cool. Pretty dope.
And that's just one of the other many podcasts that we're going to be putting out there. We got another one in the works, like I said, we're working on, and I'm excited for that one. It's going to be a lot about comic books, as I already said, but a little more detailed. And you know what? I'm going to do a small plug for another podcast while we're doing plugs. There's a podcast that I just discovered literally today, everybody. And there's a podcast with these 2 women, and they're talking literally about X-Men. It's one person that's read X-Men comic books and seen the movies and all that type of stuff and absorbed all that information, and her friend who doesn't know anything about them. And it's refreshing and exciting and entertaining to hear a genuine interest from one party in about a character or a group of characters that they know nothing about, and then they ask a bunch of questions. I love that stuff. So I listened to 2 episodes of their stuff today, and the only gripe I have with them is that they actually like the X-Men movies, which I do not, but I
like the X-Men movies too.
Yeah, I mean, so you're in the same terrible boat as they are. Wow. And I mean, it doesn't make any difference. Like, that's just fine, you know. But who knows? You know, maybe we'll reach out one day in the future when we get last comic book on the shelf up and running. We will see.
That'd be really cool. Crossover.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. So where are we at in the news? We drove right off. Let's keep with the Marvel stuff though, because now Marvel has secretly erased Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. from the movie canon. If you guys were big Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. fans, I have to give you some bad news. It's gone. Marvel is scrubbing it from the I don't know, the history of the MCU.
Scrubbing it? Dude, you missed a golden opportunity. They'd be like, Thanos snapped it out of existence.
Oh, well.
You missed it, man.
Sorry. Because they're not alone, though. Agent Carter is also gone, too. That's right.
What?
Yes.
Okay, so the show I can understand.
The show is gone, yes.
But that short film they did
I don't know. I don't know how much they're rubbing. That's gross.
What?
But
No,
I don't know how
their,
much
that's on their DVD.
That was really
release.
crazy. What?
That little short's on their DVD release for whatever. I think it was the Captain America. Could have been.
The short is on their DVD.
For a while, they were coming out with little like short films that were on their Blu-ray discs and stuff. Like you had the one where it was like the couple that stole the alien weapon.
Oh
They
yeah,
were, like, robbing banks and
okay,
stuff.
I know which ones you're talking about. But here's my counterpoint to that, though, Steven. You know who else is on a DVD and has been scrubbed from the history? Terrence Howard. All right, so Marvel can scrub whatever they want. He was in, and now he's out.
No,
so,
but his character he played stayed and was never changed.
His character that he played was literally
The actor
hustle and flow. It was literally hustle and flow.
Flown out of the scene and replaced with the very talented Don Cheadle. Not saying Terrence Howard isn't talented.
It's upgrade to me. I love Don Cheadle.
But Don Cheadle he's part of the Golden Lords.
Yes, exactly.
I mean, like,
he's amazing.
He's good. He's good.
If you've never watched Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., just to wrap it back around, they ended the whole series. Here's a spoiler, sorry, but it's been out for 5,000 years. They ended the whole series with a character that was established in the show becoming the director of S.H.I.E.L.D., replacing basically Nick Fury. And it's like, I don't think that works, my guy, especially when Marvel has plans for Nick Fury in the future with Secret Invasion about to pop off. Yeah. And so it's like, I feel like they just never spoke to each other ever. Like, they did their own thing and the movies did their own thing. So
yeah, it was like that. And I think you saw, you got some frustration from some of the actors. Because I think, God, what's her name? I think it's Chloe Bennett.
Yes.
Girl that plays
Quake.
Quake, yes. Saying, like, I know she said some stuff that they're, like, out of frustration that they weren't, like, working with them or, like, giving them, like, helping them out with, like, the story and direction and stuff. So it was, like, frustrating trying to be part of something and like they're like, no, you guys stay over there, stay in your corner and record what you're doing.
Rachel, how much do you know about the storyline, the Secret Invasion, though?
I know that there's a lot of Skrull.
Yes.
That's all I know.
That's
accurate.
That's probably. I mean, that's basically all you need to know. Skrull, the shape-shifting aliens in the Marvel universe. Well.
That's all I know. I also haven't seen any like Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. It just never looked that good to me. And I saw 1 or 2 episodes of Agent Carter. I tried to like it, but it was just too cheesy. And
okay, all right.
Yeah.
It's a little rough.
Yeah,
it was a little rough
around the edges.
Yeah, it wasn't as polished as what we got now with like WandaVision or the Winter Soldier and Captain America. You know, it wasn't as polished. So, but you know. It was early. It was still kind of early in the MCU testing things out on TV and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Just like LB in chat said, they had to start somewhere. They had to start at the 10 pounds to get up to the 30. You know,
wow.
You got to start somewhere.
They had a chance. When after Winter Soldier came out, and they kind of linked the events of Winter Soldier to Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. to like stay on that path. But then things just drastically veered off. And then you had the whole debacle with the fucking Inhumans. And that that was a whole
that was
Butcher, and it was just awful. Like, and it's not like the fault of any of the actors or anything. There was something wrong with the writing, and there was no like collaboration to make it cohesive. You know what I mean? Like it was just bad. Like that character Lash.
Yeah.
Like in one of the seasons looked terrible.
Looked
you know
PlayStation
what I mean?
One-y. Is that what he looked like?
It was just bad.
Yeah.
Ghost Rider looked good. You know what I mean?
That was the highlight of the show.
That was dope. You could have stayed on that train. That was another like
I love
it was
Ghost Rider. Like I wish I saw him in it now.
Yeah, no, I would still recommend people go back to net. If you have Netflix, you can watch all the 7 seasons that it is on there from beginning to end. At least it's a decent story. I wouldn't knock it. It is a decent story. Just know that it's no longer a part of the MCU canon. So, you know, it's not gonna work.
Would it still be part of the MCU canon? Like, couldn't it be? They just took it down temporarily.
Well,
I don't.
multiverse,
I mean, if
whatever.
yeah, if they do it that way, but like, yeah, this is Earth,
yeah,
487 or something like that, then okay. But I don't think Kevin Feige wants them to be a part of and nothing like personal, but
personal.
since he didn't
Is it Joss Whedon thing?
Since he didn't control it, I don't think he wanted to be a part, because it's not a part of his gigantic vision. So
yeah, that's fair.
I mean, kind of is what it is. I asked you about that Secret Invasion, though, because Quake is a part of the Secret Invasion, and there's kind of a rumor going around that maybe Chloe Bennett might reprise her role as Quake in the upcoming Secret Invasion show with Nick Fury. And they just might scrub her past and be like, this actress is playing Quake, and that's what's going to happen going forward. I can see King good. Chris in chat wants that to happen as well. I guess he was a Chloe Bennett fan.
But he also said Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is better than all other MCU shows.
So he is biased, yes.
Yeah, no, he's
biased and completely wrong, but you know, live your best life, sir.
Like, there is good parts of that show. Like, again, you can probably take Chloe Bennett and put her in there, and it'd be completely fine. But there was a lot of missed opportunity with that show, man.
There was a bunch. There was a bunch of missed opportunities for sure.
Keep Agent May, freaking badass.
She's got more money at the Star Wars now, sir.
It's true.
She's rolling over there.
That's just double the money, man.
Who does she play?
Actually,
who does she play?
Agent May's. Oh God.
She's the assassin in Mandalorian.
Oh, sorry, Ma Ling. Ling.
Wait, Mulan?
Yes.
Oh my God. Okay, yeah, I didn't know. I didn't see Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., so I didn't know who she played in that, but that's really cool.
She's getting that money. She's getting that Disney money left and right. And I want more, because she literally has never aged, ever since she played in the Street Fighter movie as Chun-Li. Go look at side by side pictures and tell me that woman isn't a vampire. Exactly.
Ming-Na, yeah, she's a badass, and freaking. I'm just gonna say in real life, because I feel like with all the damn training from the shit she's been in,
she just knows how to do it.
Yeah, she just knows how to fight.
So yeah, we'll see. Secret Invasion will be coming out probably in 2022, I think they said, or maybe 2023. Who knows? Do it fast. I need all these shows now. Loki just got announced that it was going to be coming out on a Wednesday, and I'm thinking they're doing that because they're trying to slide more shows into the week, fill your whole week with different stuff, and I can't stress enough. Yes, let's do that.
Yeah.
Do they do that on? I don't watch regular TV anymore. Are there any networks that do that?
New shows every week?
Like a different day. Like, you remember as a kid, on Mondays, this used to come on. On Tuesdays, this used to come on. On Wednesday, who does that?
I mean,
they still do, but they fill reruns a lot. So,
yeah, I feel like they still do, but I also haven't had like cable TV in like, I don't know. I can't even think, like 15 years.
So we're a part of the cord cutting generation. I understand for sure. Yeah. I'm really curious, because I don't remember that at all, like on regular TV. And I know everybody remembers, like, oh yeah, this is Friday night, TGI Fridays. This is, this lineup comes on this night, or this lineup comes on that night. Like, you had something every day of the week. So now it's just, what is that?
Sad about? It's a little random, off topic, but we're talking about like scheduling and everything, and I'm sad that Saturday morning cartoons aren't really a thing anymore.
Are they not?
Not really, no.
Yeah, man.
Bilo was supposed to do a Saturday morning cartoon stream thing.
But we would have to wake up in the morning.
That's the problem. That is the problem.
Saturday night cartoons, we got that. We could do
Saturday night cereal cartoons. Grab your cereal. Saturday night, we watch cartoons together. Actually, you know what? Now that I talk about it, kind of want to do that. Just get a bowl of cereal and we just stream a bunch of old cartoons. That would be dope.
Yeah. Ooh, we could watch was it the second season of X-Men finally?
That's right.
Yeah.
Did you say because Steven hasn't seen it?
Yeah, he hasn't seen it yet. That's why we were watching it.
Wow.
The old classic X-Men cartoon.
I know I've seen like episodes, but I don't remember if I've seen the whole thing.
The fact that you both have not seen it all the way through is just...
I've seen it all the way through. I've seen all the episodes multiple times. I love that show.
Oh, you have? Season 2, huh?
Yeah.
Well, I couldn't tell you what season 2 was about, so I mean...
Please explain to me season 2. Just the basic premise of season 2. I don't need details.
I haven't watched that show since I was a little kid. I have barely any memories from my childhood, sir.
Really?
Oh, okay. Now. I think I got this. All right. So there's a threat. Professor X sends the X-Men out.
Oh my god.
To solve it. They run into some trouble.
Yeah. There's space trouble too.
They have to regroup, figure out how to beat the thing. The
thing? Okay.
You know what I mean?
So you're already wrong.
I remember the ending of the show, but I don't want to spoil it for Steven.
We're just talking about season 2. Because I remember watching it with you guys. It was me, you, Steven, and Jerry.
We watched the first season.
And we watched the first season. And watching the first season, it was just like it all came back to me. I remember I was quoting lines before they were even said because I just loved that show and I watched it so many freaking times.
The better show was Spider-Man. That was
no, sir. No, sir. No, sir.
No, yes.
No, X-Men.
No, sir.
Spider-Man.
No, sir.
No, X-Men.
Spider-Man was
sir.
Way better. Way better.
No, sir.
And then you had the crossover, which you got both shows, and that was dope.
I definitely know that Spider-Man was a very good show. And we're talking about the Fox 40 stuff. I understand. So those shows that all had crossovers were all good. The Fantastic Four show was good. The Iron Man show, as limited as it was decent. It was decent. He had the long mullet. It was decent. Incredible Hulk was all right. But the top 2 definitely would have been Spider-Man and X-Men for theme songs as well. But X-Men edged it out, man.
You ruined the X-Men theme song for me, Aaron. Because
by giving you lyrics?
Because you added lyrics to it, and now every time that it plays and I hear it, I hear your voice go, Cyclops.
Yes.
Cyclops.
That's the best.
Every time.
You should be saying that every single time you hear the theme song. That's the only way to play the theme song. We got it. Yes. Now, I guess. We got to plan something in the future so we can watch season 2 because I do want to watch all of season 2, but I got freaking crap to do.
You have so many things to do, sir. I don't know how you have time.
I don't, Rachel. That's my secret. I don't have time. I don't have time. I need to find
time for the Saturday night cartoons then.
Saturday night cartoons. At nighttime it'll be easier. So we haven't talked about video games yet and gaming all together. So let's move on to that one. There's something called the Game Hall of Fame. Never knew anything about it. Never knew one thing about it. But 4 new games are going to get inducted to the World Video Game Hall of Fame. And they are actually gems. Microsoft Flight Simulator, the original one, by the by, which has spawned 10 sequels, I think?
Yeah, because the last thing I saw was X.
Like X, or something like that. Yeah. StarCraft 1, which I think is still being played in some regions of the world. Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego? Which
I love that game as a kid. Hell yeah, that was good.
Yes, it definitely deserves to be into the Hall of Fame. And then that's it. So those games.
No, you forgot the best game ever. So excuse us, sir. The best game ever was put in the Hall of Fame. Animal Crossing. Very well deserved. Perfection.
So here's my only. I got to see the list of what's already in there. That's what I got to see, because I can name a couple of games.
Do that now.
They did beat out Call of Duty, Portal, Guitar Hero, and Farmsville, apparently.
And that's fine.
That's insane. Guitar
Is
Hero was legitness.
Is Farmsville kind of came and changed the game though, right when it came out though? I'm not gonna lie. Don't act like you guys didn't have your farms on Facebook.
I actually didn't play it. I think I made a farm and I played it for like one day and I was like, I'm over it. But everybody I knew was obsessed. That was like a sensation type of thing. I don't know.
That was. Call of Duty, I can see going in there maybe in another, let's give it 20 years. Portal, same thing.
I feel like it could. Yeah.
I think all these games could definitely go in the Hall of Fame if we're going to say the Hall of, because I mean if you think of anything that's the Hall of Fame, whether it's sports, movies, or whatever you put into what the quote unquote Hall of Fame, that means it has done something tremendous and it's been around for a long period of time and withstood the test of time. All those games. What?
For more games that are in there, this was it. StarCraft is actually Blizzard's second game in that Hall of Fame. The other one, of course, is WoW.
Wait a minute, WoW is already in it?
Yeah, World of Warcraft.
I wouldn't have put it in it already.
Wow.
But continue.
Wow.
Why not?
I got to see the whole list, though, Steven. I got to see the whole list.
I have everything.
I have a few more. You're actually going to be happy about this one, but
okay.
Tetris is in there.
Well, that's a no-brainer. Yeah, that's a no-brainer.
That makes sense.
Mortal Kombat, Super Mario Kart, which, hell yeah, Mario Kart section.
Mm-hmm.
Pong.
Oh, I see it right now. I see what you guys are looking at. Inductees. Is that what you're looking at? Okay. Okay. So these are good ones. Final Fantasy 7. Yep. Pac-Man, of course. Doom, yes. Pong, Bros, Mario, yeah. Wait a minute. So if this thing started in 2015, they put World of Warcraft as the first one on there? In the first group, I should say. The first group, though. I don't think it should be in the first group.
Why not?
I think it should be in like at least group 3.
No, I feel like it should be in group 1.
Are you basing it just because of how long it's been out?
I'm basing it on other games that would deserve more.
I
feel like MMOs, that's like one of the biggest, most well-known ones.
So it's the biggest.
It's the biggest. It's the biggest MMO for sure, right? No,
since
I'm not.
04.
Not going to take
like popular since then. Like
not
I don't
not
see
taking
any
away
MMOs like that.
Not taking away anything from it, but
no, you are.
The only thing I'm saying it should be in there. I'm just saying it shouldn't have been in there like first like that. Because when I'm looking at these other games, these were other games that were like genre defining type of thing. Doom. Besides, actually, I would have said, hold on. Can I finish a thought?
No,
ladies and gentlemen, can I finish a thought? Because I will even go after Doom and be like, Castle Wolfenstein should have probably been on there before Doom. Because before Castle Wolfenstein predates Doom, and then Doom predates all the other. You know, that's how I'm going on this thing. Who's the trailblazer? We did a show. Matter of fact, did we not on MMOs on Bilo, right?
I wasn't here for that then.
This was early Bilo history of MMOs.
Yeah,
because I did the research. I did the research on all the MMOs and what exactamundo. So I'm not speaking out of nowhere.
No, but you got to understand the cultural impact of World of Warcraft.
I understand it.
It's like, how is it earn a Hall of Fame spot? Like, it's going to be in there. This is just one of the games that they voted on. I think it's something that they vote on.
I've never said this one time that it shouldn't be in the Hall of Fame. I just said it should be further down the line. I feel there are other games that deserve it before this game.
Why?
There's like I said before, like, okay, so the next year after that,
are you just going off a date though, because it's something that needs to be around.
No, not since the beginning of time. I'm going off, and if they started this in 2015, and they decided, we sat around the table and was like, what are the first games that need to go into the Hall of Fame? World of Warcraft wouldn't have been the first one on my thought process.
I think it's because you also don't play it.
Oh, I've played the game.
No. She said, but you don't play it now. Like you don't.
Okay,
like
but
you,
then
you
you're going on the
your session.
But then you're going on the
and you
then you're going on the then you're going on the time thing, which I wasn't going on. That's people that play it current now. That means they're definitely biased because they play it now and they're currently. If it was like that, then if we were going on stuff like that, it'd be like, oh, well then Smite needs to go in there because I play it so much. But I wouldn't put Smite in there like now. I'm good. I'm going on an accumulative of impact on the gaming world.
Yeah,
that alone is enough.
Longevity. Of
that
the
alone
game.
is there. Like, what do you?
So you guys are telling me that there are no other games that you can think that did that before this? Legend of Zelda alone didn't make it before World of Warcraft, but it made it the next year. It made it the next year, though.
Yeah, but I feel like I'm saying like Zelda obviously needs to be in there, but World of Warcraft, I feel like it just created like a whole different culture and like it's made a whole bunch of different types like of MMOs. I don't know what to say, man. I feel like it should be in there in the first group.
I just feel like in the first group, because look at the people it's around. Super Mario Bros. Yeah.
Okay.
#1 selling game of all time. You know, Tetris. Yeah. Another high selling game that is on every single system that keeps coming out. Pong, the OG, the #1. You know, that first came out that introduced people to 2-player games. I'll still arguing Doom and maybe even Pac-Man. Pac-Man might have a little thing because of the time that it's been.
Pac-Man's huge. Like that was a game that changed the game in its era.
But this is how I would think of it. Would there be a World of Warcraft if there were no Legend of Zelda?
Yeah.
Really? The RPG open world exploration mission-based game would be around if the open world RPG mission-based game Legend of Zelda didn't have its home base.
Yeah, you know why? Because there's that game on the Atari called Adventure.
So then why isn't Adventure in there?
Because
where's Adventure at all in here?
But I'm like,
you just gave me games.
You didn't know what that title was because there was no cultural impact.
Okay, so I gave you a game that had. So I gave you a game that had cultural impact, that had the same things that Adventure had, that is way bigger than that game, and it's still not before the 2015 inductee of World of Warcraft. That I'm saying the game should be on the list, just not the first one. Look, it could be on the second one. It could be on any other one.
Did you vote for it?
If I had known, I guarantee. I guarantee.
If you didn't vote for it,
I guarantee.
I mean, there's no way we could have controlled that. Like, why are you making a big thing out of nothing?
Here's the other thing.
It just sounds like you're hating
I'm just
World
asking.
of Warcraft.
I'm just asking the questions that nobody else seems fit to ask. Apparently, that's all I'm doing.
I agree with it.
It's not. I didn't tarnish. I can't take it off there. I'm just asking the questions. Why is it there before games like Legend of Zelda?
I know Zelda is really big, and honestly, I love Zelda. I like Zelda more than WoW. I played Zelda. I've never played WoW once. But yeah, I grew up with Zelda, but I still feel like WoW is like now, at its current time, even back in 2015, is bigger than Zelda. I'm gonna say that. Like now it is. It has more of an impact nowadays than Zelda does, unfortunately.
I don't know. I'd have to see some. Zelda is kind of a. It's kind of a poster boy for things outside of the world that we have too, because people don't even know Zelda is not Link, and they'll know the game though. They'll be like,
yeah, but they don't really know anything about the game, and I feel like more people know about WoW who are like normies than they do about Zelda. They have a whole like South Park episode just dedicated to WoW, or is it like a 2-parter too?
Yeah, but they both have cultural impacts.
Does Zelda have a convention?
It's under Nintendo.
But Nintendo doesn't have its own convention like Blizzard does.
Nintendo what?
Nintendo doesn't have a convention. Nintendo doesn't have a convention like Blizzard.
If they wanted to, they could. They have Nintendo Land, Rachel. What do you
say Nintendo Land?
Yeah, because they could.
Why are you attacking me? We're on the same side, sir.
Because it just sounds like you're trying to shit on Nintendo now.
No, I love Nintendo. That's what I love. That's what I grew up with. I just feel like when it comes to normies, Blizzard, WoW has more of an impact.
I don't think so. I won't say that. I don't think I would say that.
This is what I think they went off of. I think, because I'm looking at these games, the finalists, the ones that actually made it was Doom, Pac-Man, Pong, Super Mario Brothers, Tetris, and World of Warcraft, right?
Mm-hmm.
All those games have a cultural impact. Like, for their era and their time, they wowed fucking the culture around it.
Okay.
Like, so these games alone, even though they're from different eras, and you probably could have put Legend of Zelda in there instead of a different game, but you don't want to flood your first nominees with just Nintendo games, because you can literally probably put all Nintendo games in this list and it's just a Nintendo. So they probably chose from different games.
So you're saying that
different genres.
So you're saying they chose out of, okay. So your idea would be that they chose not to be biased, basically.
I think they just chose not to be too one-sided on, like, we're just going to pick,
Nintendo bias.
No bias. So, they kind of just wanted to, like, well-rounded. These are the first inductees. Let's get something,
So, okay, so I'm going to go with your idea. I'm going to go with your idea of saying that these games in the first row were cultural impacts. The second season of games that came out can hold the same weight that aren't Nintendo. Grand Theft Auto 3 alone changed the game for everything. You can easily slide that in there too. You can slide that into, and if you want to even go where's it at? 3 more years?
Too. Three more years. Got added in 2016.
Yeah, but I'm saying, but why isn't that more than the other one? With the iterations, that's what I'm just trying to figure out in their mind why they decided that had a bigger impact than other games. Like, if we're going for impact, Mortal Kombat should be on there in number 1. You know why? Because before Mortal Kombat, there was no ESRB. So that literally changed the landscape of video gaming.
Send an email, Aaron, and ask your question, because you're looking for answers that me and Rachel don't have. And you're just shitting all over these other games.
Exactly,
bro.
Exactly. But I am going to say, I was only arguing that I feel like WoW deserved to be in the first phase, but I do think Zelda should have been included in that first phase or that first group.
But Zelda over Mario over, you know what I mean?
They would both be on there.
They're both really good, but I'm just like, I have this theory that they just probably were like, let's not flood with double up on Nintendo freaking juggernauts.
If that
would have been like all in there then.
If that were the case, if that's what they were saying, I'd still say that was stupid. Because if you look at any other Hall of Fame, if so happens that every single member of the Chicago Bulls were dominating their field, they wouldn't just be like, we're not going to put the rest of these guys in here in the first round because we don't want to be all bull heavy. It's like, no, you give props where props is just due. You just do that. So if Nintendo crushed it, which we all know they did, and they changed the gaming landscape with all their freaking games from Pokemon to Super Mario, then you just give them their dues. That's just all it is. I understand the impact that the rest of them made. But if they're the ones killing it, they're the ones freaking killing it. And that's just, that's just got to be how it is. Nintendo should be in every single year. And are they?
GG Gamer just posted in the chat, in 2020 worldwide sales for Zelda Breath of the Wild was 9.4 million.
That's ridiculous.
But then also, wow, in the last 30 days, there's been 5.5 million players that have logged into WoW in the last 30 days.
And that's been constant since
Yeah.
But
basically 04.
But now you're arguing constant. Types of games though. You can't monetize the Legend of Zelda each month like World of Warcraft does. So that's what that is.
That's true, and that's probably why they just kept the franchise as because they only put Super Mario Brothers. They only put Legend of Zelda. I think they're classifying that whole genre of games.
Yeah, because
so
they didn't say part 2 or anything like that. Yeah,
because everybody knows Super Mario World is way better than Super Mario Brothers. It's just facts.
I don't know, because like I said, going through it, you do see that almost every year, except for some reason 2018, Nintendo was involved. In 2015, Super Mario Bros. In 2016, Legend of Zelda. 2017, you got Donkey Kong. 2018, somebody lost their mind and only put 4 in there for some reason, and decided to pull it back and didn't put anything for Nintendo. 2019, you got Super Mario Kart. 2020, you got nothing again. Bejeweled? Yeah, I guess Bejeweled did do some things. Whatever.
Unfortunately, but it did.
Wait, 2019?
2020. Sorry, 2020.
2020.
Yeah.
Minecraft got inducted. King's Quest, Centipede, and Bejeweled.
Minecraft probably should have been earlier, I feel.
I could see Minecraft being in there.
Yeah.
I don't know what Space War is, but yeah, I would have put it earlier. But I don't know.
What else needs to be in there? The Sims.
It is in there.
It is? Okay, good then.
2016, the year after.
I didn't look at the years. I didn't look at the full list. I just saw the article.
To be honest, I've never even played Carmen Sandiego.
You're missing out then.
Never played it.
It's a game that'd be too easy now. It was definitely
yeah.
When I was a kid, I was all about Carmen Sandiego and Detective Barbie, which was just like a knockoff version of Carmen Sandiego. So
Detective Barbie. Oh my god.
Yeah. You solved mysteries, man. It was awesome.
Watch that be in next year's Hall of Fame. Somewhere.
Yes. But no, it also was a ripoff from Carmen Sandiego, so there would be like no point. It was just they added Barbie.
These guys don't know what they're doing.
Send your email, Aaron. Send your email.
I'm already. I'm trying to get on the board.
Karen.
Trying to get on the board so I can change some things around here.
I need to be part of the council.
Oh my god.
Yes.
I demand to know your reasoning.
And we're gonna change some things up for the better. Have higher standards.
I do have something to say, like on the topic of video games.
Okay.
Mass Effect Legendary Edition is coming out next week.
And I would be more excited if it actually had the multiplayer.
Yeah. But I did read something pretty cool about it.
That they're adding multiplayer?
No. No.
Okay, so
not that. Right. But the Mako, you could toggle back and forth between the legendary controls and the original. So if you really want to suffer, you can go back to the original controls when you're driving it.
The original controls are not that bad, people. They were fine.
Have you seen me drive?
Well, you're just a bad driver, Rachel. It's gonna be blunt with you on this.
I am an excellent driver.
That's not the Mako's fault. That's user error. So
Oh, I'm fantastic. What are you talking about?
Sure you are, Rachel. Sure you are. I really wanted this game, but they just told me all the stuff that they told me not to get it, though. Like, I really wanted to play multiplayer with you guys. I really wanted to. I really wanted them to throw all the DLC into it as well.
Are they not putting the DLCs in it? I thought they were.
I thought they weren't. I thought they said they weren't throwing the DLCs in there.
You're not getting the Shadow Broker?
No, they have to add the DLCs in there, especially for like the third game. Like, that game is unplayable without the DLCs.
Mass Effect Legendary
DLC for the ending.
You have to have the Citadel DLC when you're just getting drunk and shit-faced with everybody else in your apartment. It's the best DLC. It's so good.
Maybe they will. I'm not. If they do, that's a plus. But I thought I saw that they weren't. Promotional weapons, arrival. So yeah, okay. This article from Game Rant. I've never been to their website, so hopefully they're good. Hopefully they're. That's why I'm quoting them. Is saying that the Legendary Edition will every DLC item in Mass Effect Legendary Edition. Not only are you getting the remastered original trilogy, but includes hours of DLC from each game that players can experience. All right, and this was published 6 days ago, so I'm gonna go on them. But still, I need that multiplayer. That was months of fun, not even hours. That was months.
That's true. Yeah, I was super addicted to that. I played it all the time.
So hashtag release the multiplayer cut.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Get it trending. The internet can do it. The internet can do it.
Be the face of the movement.
I mean, if I gotta change the freaking Hall of Fame too, geez, I gotta do all this video game reconstruction.
Your gripes.
Good Lord. That's gonna be another segment. What grinds my gears about the video game Hall of Fame. Each year that stupid thing is released, but whatever. What's the last thing we got on there? We got the biggest board games and role-playing games coming out this spring, everybody. So say you don't like video games. Well, say you like people coming over to your house, sitting around a table with masks on because the coronavirus is still out there, everybody. Get your get your shots. Get your shots.
Killing people.
And you like playing tabletop games. There's a bunch of tabletop games coming out for you this summer, I will say now, because this says spring, so this is kind of an older article, but it's, we're in summertime, right? When's the first day of summer? Thanks, guys.
Tomorrow.
Sorry, I was reading Animal Crossing stuff. Apparently they're coming out with a new update where can expand your island. So I'm really excited.
It'll never make it. It'll never make it to Hall of Fame status.
It already is. It's already up there.
The first one.
I think it's just Animal Crossing in general.
I don't think it will. Well, whatever. Anyway.
What was your question? Repeat the thing.
I didn't have a question. I just made a bunch of statements. Tabletop games, everybody. So they are releasing a game called Fallout, the role-playing game. Modiferius, I don't know how do you say that company's name, has already been successful in miniatures game sets for Fallout universe. It's Fallout Wasteland Warfare is another game that it put out. So now they're doing Fallout, the role-playing game, which apparently seems to be quite good, according to Polygon.com. It's based on a 2D 20 system. So if you're any type of D&D or TTRPG nerd, you'll know what that means, because I have no clue.
I don't know, but can we play it for one of our one-shots? Because I would love to be a ghoul. I think that'd be really cool.
Smooth skin?
No, I want to look like a zombie.
No, I'm saying that's what the ghouls call everybody, smooth skins.
Oh, yeah. Yes. I'll call you that all the time.
Well, it's available for pre-order right now. And if you want to get an early PDF form as well, I believe that one is available. But it does say that this new system, or not new system, this 2D 20 system will take newcomers some getting used to. So it's not very, I guess, welcoming for new players and stuff like that. But if you like the Fallout universe and you like tabletop RPGs, this one might be for you, everybody. I don't even have a link on here that I can click on to see how much it costs, which is Whack Arnold's. Because actually, I would like to play this one too.
Yeah, was that the one that you were asking about if Galen has?
Yeah, because I thought Galen got it. Oh, I'm sorry. Here it is. So if you want the core rule book for it, it's $55.
That's normal.
Yeah. Okay. But is this normal? If you want the tabletop bundle with like the little specific cards and everything like that for the game, and then what it looks like a little Pip-Boy box, that's $270.
Sounds like a collector's edition.
Yeah.
That's what it does look like, a collector's edition. Oh, what they have is, the Geek special edition is $200. The table bundle is $270. So, and it comes with specific or exclusive dice that look like Fallout dice. They're blue and yellow, and yeah.
That's it. That's the only thing that's.
I guess. I don't know. I love the
they glow
Fallout
in the
world.
dark, like they're like,
Radioactive.
Yeah, radioactive. That'd be hella cool.
Yeah, no, that'd be dope. I'd be down for that one, but I'm not spending $200 on it.
That's not $70 worth.
Nah.
For just dice. Like if it had miniatures or whatever, like extra stuff like that, cool. Maybe that's worth it. Depending
I don't
on
even
the
see that
quality.
on there. I don't even see that on there.
I mean, if it's just
Capitalism, man. You gotta take that down.
I don't know. We work on capitalism right now, so I'm gonna roll with it for a hot second until we shape something that's better. But for right now, it'll
never change because you go with it. That's the problem.
Oh, well, then you guys need to change. I'll work on the Hall of Fame thing. You guys work on the capitalism thing.
You'll spend your time to write a goddamn email, but you don't want to spend time to change the world?
One doesn't cost me money. So
capitalism does cost a lot of money.
It's not costing me anything right now.
Wow.
I'm just saying. Just saying. But this isn't a capitalism podcast, everybody. We're on tabletop RPGs. There's also
you're on a show called Aaron's Gripes. Hates everything.
Last episode was I Hate Emma episode, and this is Aaron Gripes episode.
Incorrect. I do not. We stan Emma on here, right? Is that what the kids say? Is that what the kids say?
Isn't that a little like?
No, you stan like you're a fan. That's what.
Yeah, but I thought stans were like more crazy, like on the old stalker status.
Not always.
Like I will die for them.
There's nobody in this world that I would die for anybody.
So well, why do you think I wouldn't die for her?
Yeah,
there's nobody in this world that I would stalk.
I know what
put it
like.
That way. There's
there's
no way. There's a Dune tabletop coming out as well. If you guys are interested in that, that's $60. Of course, it's Dune themed. You can play it and get ready for the movie that's coming out.
Become God Emperor Dune.
Exactly. Ravenloft is another one that'll get you closer to the Dungeons and Dragons than these other games will. That's a new storyline that's centered in the world of Dungeons and Dragons with vampires and all that other weird stuff that is all a part of Ravenloft. I don't know that word that lore too much. It's a campaign set in the Dungeons and Dragons mythos. I'm not that familiar with it, but that's another one that's going to be coming out. If you want to get that one, that's $42 on Amazon. So something, a little cheaper, and
definitely seemed like it's like that like vampire-y Victorian era style, like
something like that. We could be
the reverse shit.
1,000% wrong, by the way. So
most likely. That's just what it looked like from the dang pictures I've seen.
And then Magic the Gathering Strixhaven is more of a Harry Potter style game, but set in the Magic the Gathering world. So, you're getting your little school magic stuff, but that is a whopping $253 on Amazon right now. So,
whoa.
Oh, thank you.
It's pretty.
So, I mean, I believe tabletops, though, they're always expensive, Now, it just costs to be with your friends now, apparently. So just get a piece of paper and make it up in your head, people. That's the easiest way. Easiest way.
It takes a long time. I wouldn't say it's easiest, but it's definitely the cheapest way.
Oh, it's the cheapest way. Yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
And that's all we had for you. What do we got? We need to plug some things, right? Right, Stephen? We got to plug some other stuff that we got. What are we plugging?
We got the Bilo Watch. Your season just wrapped up, right?
Full season that recaps.
Shadow and Bone.
Shadow and Bone. Thank you. I was forgetting the name. I kept wanting to say Dust Watch for the whole time because we've done so many freaking seasons.
Nah, I think you guys call it Grisha Watch, right?
It is Grisha Watch. Yes, this season is called Grisha Watch. It is. We do have it, like, especially for the people that are listening on the Amazon Music. They have a cool feature which I literally tweeted out to Spotify, and they replied to me saying that they'll pass it up the chain, which is weird but awesome at the same time.
That's cool.
I gave them the suggestion that on Amazon's streaming service for their music, you can separate your podcasts by season. So if you want to go straight to season 4 of the Watch series, and it'll be like straight Grisha Watch, you can go there and you won't see the other ones. It'll take you to the Watch series, season 3, actually, I believe it is, and it'll take you to nothing but Grisha Watch. And you'll get all those episodes by themselves to hear in succession without getting interrupted by the other ones. I was like, why isn't Spotify doing the same thing? I can set it up to where things are in seasons for us. So why wouldn't the provider have it to where the listener can listen to it in seasons? So, but I put it out on Twitter. They literally answered me, which was weird. And they were like, yeah, we'll run this up the line. Thanks for your feedback. And I was like, if it doesn't happen, I know you're liars. And I'll come for you.
That's or you just gave them $1 million idea, and you're not reaping any benefits.
I mean, whatever helps them get better, right? When they get better, we get better.
That's true.
So, what else we got? So we got the Grisha and what else?
Well, let's go ahead and plug the shit we've read again. You guys definitely listen to that.
Go check that podcast out. It's like a book club, people, but they're talking with you.
Pretty much.
Wow.
Especially if you're fans of these books.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, that's cool that they did a trilogy right off the back.
I know, yeah. Start off strong. I can't read
that fast to keep up, but I will listen to it.
How is Hello Insomnia coming?
I am working on a list for the second season. I have my first episode I think I'm gonna tackle, which
nice.
I don't want to give anything away, but I think it's gonna be creepy. It's gonna be good.
And we have a new host on Hello Insomnia as well.
Yeah, I was gonna mention that.
That'll be exciting. We'll leave that a secret too. You
know what? Might leave it unsolved. We might just black out their face and change just part of their voice.
Have them a fake voice.
Leave a mystery.
Well, it's one of those like it's gonna be fuzzy. I've been on the show for 5 years now, but they won't let me talk.
I've eaten 40 pizzas 3 days. Like, oh my God, Papa John, is that you?
Terrible.
Yes.
So I'm excited for that one. I'll actually be able to be a listener, and you know, get the episodes.
You're gonna be super producer Aaron Carter over here.
Yeah, but I'll be working on other stuff while I'm recording you guys. I'll be working on other stuff. Yeah, the train never stops, man. The train never stops, man.
Buddy.
And then Rachel, your podcast, how's that coming along?
It's called Rachel Watch.
Hey, I know we were talking about doing like an all-female like gamer podcast. I have a few people who are interested, but we don't have a name and we don't really have a topic that we're going to talk about. So very rough draft right now.
Suggestion for you.
Yes.
Call it The Fake Women Deep State.
Wow.
And all the lie.
Wow.
Good Lord. Why are you making enemies?
The population. Maybe having an all-girl podcast, not the best idea.
What do you mean? I would love to listen to it. I literally listen to an all women's podcast right now. I literally started the show off with that. Well, not started the show, but said at the top of the show with the X-Men one.
That's honestly pretty entertaining. I listen to a lot of lady podcasts.
I actually really want to check out that podcast you mentioned.
The X-Men one?
Yeah.
Nah, I love those girls. They're great. And I just met them.
He stands them.
Have you met them?
I have not met them in life.
Just
that
through
is
their
for
windows.
Sure. Oh my God.
Again, there's no one I would ever stalk. There was no one I would ever. That's just.
You can stalk them.
Aaron would never.
Beneath me. That's terrible. And I don't have enough patience. So, if that's it, is there anything that both of you two want to say before we log off?
yeah, check out our websites. We got some things, some updates that may be happening to that soon.
Yeah,
Let's see.
BiloNetwork.com. Yeah.
Yeah, go to the website, listen to some of the shows, catch up. And if you're like, what shows do they have? We got tons of stuff on there. So just check it out. If you like us, you like and enjoy. You know?
Yeah, we actually are working on individual playlists for each of us, so you guys can get to know us and see what type of music we listen to. I finished mine. Steven, have you worked on yours at all?
No, because I was trying to keep it a secret, but you kind of just let the cat out the bag.
Oh, it's too late. You're welcome.
Cool. You guys get to see it.
Spoiler. I was not told it was a secret.
So I mean, Rachel Leaks. .com is her podcast.
I am the Tom Holland of this group. Hi. Don't tell me things are a secret.
I actually kind of, well, there's your podcast name right there, Rachel Leaks. And you just spoil a bunch of stuff.
No.
Actually, I didn't think about it in the other way, you perverts.
It's you with terrible. A vegetable like Farfetched.
Jeez. Good Lord.
I don't even know what's happening anymore.
All right, we're wrapping this one up. So for the internationally known Steven Gutierrez,
hey, goodbye.
Toughest Stones Rachel.
Hi, I can't keep secrets.
Yeah, apparently you can't, Tom Holland. I am Sir Aaron Carter saying that is enough internet for today.
It's Toughest Stones. We can't keep secrets.
Nope.
Ridiculous.
I was just typing that. Ha ha ha. Oh, hilarious. See, Galen's on board. What are you talking about? I think it's a good idea. So you guys want to know about all the news before it comes out? Rachel Leaks.
Rachel Leaks.
Oh my God.
Telling you.
I'm sorry. I didn't know that was a secret, guys.
No, it's fine. I never even mentioned that we were going to keep that quiet.
I was about to say, I didn't know it was a secret either. So what are you talking about?
What
are you talking about,
Steven?
Like, Steven, what are you talking about?
Well, because it's not done. And if we say it out loud, you have to hold us to it.
Yeah, you just say it. Well, we're going to be doing it. Like, so you just be like, it's coming.
I didn't mention the
it was a suggestion I threw out today. I didn't even know it was going to get approved by the coalition.
It did.
Council of people.
We need like a for the website, for the about page. If we do something, I do want to get headshots of everybody.
Well, can we make it like a MySpace page for each of our profiles? We have our whole playlist.
Is hilarious. Our top 8. You already have like 40 something songs on yours, don't you? I mean, top 8.
Is it all
just... our top 8? Like on MySpace, you have your like top 8 like favorite friends or whatever.
Oh,
all about you section. Like we make the whole thing look like a MySpace page.
No, because people take that too serious. Like, why come I'm not in your top 8, bro?
I remember those discussions. I remember those discussions.
What's up, like, bro? I barely know you.
Oh my God! When you're in high school and then you go through a breakup and they take you off your date, you're like, oh, devastated.
Oh yeah. It's just...
I wasn't in high school during that, was I? No, I was 22.
Just in
for MySpace.
When was MySpace popping?
It came out when I was just starting high school, I think.
I was gonna say, yeah, I think
freshman year. Yeah, so yeah.
You know what? You might have been out actually.
Yeah. I was probably 20 years old whenever it was popping.
Yeah.
Because it came out in 2003, it says, and I graduated 2000. Yeah, see, I graduated in 2002, so. If I'm giving it like a 3-year buffer before it really started popping. So, yeah. So I'm going to say, then. Wait, it says at its peak in 2008. So then, no, I was.
Yeah, it was at its peak, 2008. That's when I graduated. That's right, like when Facebook started. Because I remember I made a Facebook in 2008, but I didn't actually use it until like 4 or 5 years after.
Yeah, Facebook.
Neopets. And Gaia Online, those were my shit, man. I love that.
I didn't do Gaia Online. I did Neopets and MySpace, that's for sure.
I did Gaia Online for a little bit.
Yeah,
Steve, I thought you did. I thought you did do Gaia Online with us.
What's you guys know?
Because I didn't play this by myself.
Gaia Online?
Yeah, the
that little
world
thing where you had the avatar?
Yeah. I didn't play this by myself, that's for sure.
I think I tried to make one. But I never got into that thing. No, because that was like around for when I was in like high school. And I didn't know you when I was in high school. No,
that's
I
for
did.
sure. Yeah, you did. You knew me in your senior year.
Yeah, because I knew you my senior year. So yeah, but no, I didn't guy online.
Neopets was my life. You were homeschooled. I never played Neopets.
And it was my life.
I'm looking at Neopets right now just to see what that was. I have no idea what this is.
Wow. Missing out.
Is this just Pokemon?
No. Oh.
Neopets, yeah, but you only got one, right? There's only one?
No, you can get like 3 or 4.
Could you?
That's Pokemon then. Could you battle
they
them?
didn't evolve. They didn't evolve.
Could you battle them though?
They died. They all died.
You could battle them.
You
But it's
could.
Pokemon.
It's not Pokemon.
So you're telling me these are little monsters that you collect that you can battle?
If anything, there would be Digimon because they're in the computer. The digital world.
Where are Pokemon?
In the real life.
Okay. Okay.
Wait,
Okay.
no, LB, I could have sworn Neopets died.
I don't think they died. They were just turned, like, their bar would go into red and they would just be in perpetual, like, starvation mode. Because that's how mine always.
Oh, is that what it is? Oh, I just thought they were dead. So I trashed them.
Mm-mm.
Get out of there.
Probably got a full trash can of Neopets just starving in there now
They're all
after
dead.
years.
Oh,
Compacted.
They suffered.
They're gone.
Oh
too late.
man, nah, I
It's too
never.
late to go.
This was beyond my time. This is When did Neopets come out?
I don't know. I was
That's good
playing in
question.
middle school, I think.
1999. It says it released
Yeah,
1999.
9 years old.
I played this other game that was like an RPG for a while.
RuneScape?
Too. No. It was like a 2D. Like I don't remember. I've never even met another person that played it. I can't even tell you what the name was,
Uh-huh.
but I played it and it was dope. And then I think I lost my progress. So there goes
That
that
sucks.
story. Either that or my login. Lost one of those.
Yeah,
Gunbound. I played that a lot. That was legit.
all my old logins to any of all this stuff is probably lost and gone too because I used Yahoo back then and I do not know my Yahoo password for anything. And you can't recover it. I called Yahoo and they still couldn't get it back because I don't remember my emergency questions, which is what's my oldest cousin's name? And apparently I must have spelled it incorrectly because I keep spelling it right and nothing. And then what is who is going to be my best man? And I have no idea who I would have put at that time in my life. So that's just gone. And I lost some things. Like my Blizzard account was under that. So that means I lost all my WoW characters. I lost my free game of Overwatch. I lost anything that's connected to Blizzard, put it that way. Because I used to play Heroes of the Storm on that account. I used to play what's the card one?
Hearthstone?
Yep. All gone. All that stuff is gone. Just because I can't remember a couple of questions.
That sucks.
That and
That really
racism.
sucks.
Yes.
Wow.
I mean, now they have like a two like password authenticator where you can text your
but see,
your phone.
when I had that email address, I didn't have a phone. Didn't have a cell phone.
You didn't connect it to another email?
No.
Like a normal person?
I didn't have another email.
You have burner emails? What's wrong with you?
My very first email was Captain Ginyu at yahoo.com.
And you can link it to that?
I
still
don't
have access to
remember.
that?
I don't remember Captain Ginyu at yahoo.com or CPT Ginyu, by the way. It was that. I don't know what the password would be for that. That was high school, dude. I was into Dragon Balls. I was in Dragon Ball Z.
So I have a question for you. So it's okay for you not to remember something from high school, like your password or your email or things like that. They're important. But I have to recite the entire season 2 of X-Men that I watched as a small child.
No, I didn't say you have to recite it. I just said, what's the premise of season 2?
I
Because
said
there's
they
an
go to
overall.
space. Xavier gets Space Girlfriend.
There's an overall theme, that goes along with it, and you just kind of said situations happen and they need to overcome them.
I didn't say that. That boy
I said that. Wow, that boy. I have a name, Rachel.
Wow.
You.
I have a name. All right. And if I could remember that name, I would tell it to you. But I don't remember.
Well, you don't remember anything, apparently.
No. I do remember
Um,
that the 2015 inductees to the Video Game Hall of Fame.
the dumb. That's what you
Wow.
remember about them. The dumb ones.
So
Terrible.
so bitter over nothing.
It was stupid. It's a dumb website. It's a dumb whatever.
Wow, Aaron, so salty.
Yeah. They don't know anything.
Then why don't we have a Bilo Video Game Hall of Fame?
Yeah, we
How about
should.
that?
We should.
You want to do one because you're so upset?
Next episode, we will start the Bilo Hall of Fame of video games, and we will
the
pick
first
5.
nominee
We will pick
World of Warcraft.
We'll take nominees. We'll take nominees.
Let's do it, man. Let's do it.
But yeah, no, we're gonna stick with 5 too each year that we do it.
No, let's do 6, so we're better than them.
All right,
But yeah, like 6, then like each of us could pick out 2.
let's do it. Let's do it.
There you go. See,
don't bring-
my reasoning was just to be an asshole. Rachel, you brought some actual reasoning to it. It's pretty good.
Fairness and equality among us. There you go.
Says the woman who hates men. Got it.
I mean, for good reason.
Dang, that's
For
no.
good
No.
reason.
It's not good reason.
Every morning she's like, good morning, world. Oh,
Even.
Spits
Except for Galen, he's the exception.
Spits on him.
I'd
and
push you
I
out of bed.
get away.
Wow. No, we just built her like bed frame too. That'd be like I'd fall.
She puts her finger in his cereal so he can't eat it anymore.
I don't think that would stop him.
That probably won't.
No, 100%.
Later, Al Boogie.
Bye.
Later, LB.
Speaking of, I might hop off because I'm fucking starving.
Yeah, no, we're gonna wrap it up here. We've been going on for hours. I gotta start putting these things up. Thank you, chat, for watching.
Yeah, thank you, chat.
Should we raid somebody? Let's raid Kitty. We never raid Kitty.
Yeah, if she's there, do it.
Cause I think I saw her online playing Resident Evil, right?
Yeah, Emma's still on too. But she's just doing her book club, so I think she's going to be finishing up soon.
So then let's do Kitty.
Okay.
And like I said, Kitty raids us. She used to raid us a lot in the early days, and I felt so bad because she always got off before we got off. So I want to show her some love. And
Freezing.
we were we keep saying we're going to be playing video games with her and never do. And that's freaking
I play
upsetting.
video games with her.
Well, aren't you special? All right, everybody.
The one true friend. Hi.
We're going to raid her, so show her some love, everybody. See you guys when we see you.
Yeah.
Peace.
Bye.